The Federal Emergency Management Agency has been working overtime the last month in recovery efforts, getting necessary resources to those impacted by Hurricane Helene. We're going to send things back out to Ansley Daniel in Carter County, who is with FEMA Representative Rick Brewer. Ansley?
Yes, Casey, as you've mentioned, FEMA, they have been very busy, not just here in Carter County, but all throughout the region. Rick, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Hey, it's great to be with you, Ansley.
Well, first off, tell me, where is FEMA at overall with their status in the region right now?
Okay, well, I'm happy to report that FEMA has actually approved more than $16 million in assistance to individual assistance to households within the affected area. I should say designated counties.
That's an incredible amount. Let's talk a little bit about what all FEMA offers and how it can help folks.
Well, FEMA offers several different programs: housing assistance, other needs assistance, which could be help with cleaning, help with an automobile. If you had a vehicle which was your only source of transportation for that household and it was damaged or destroyed in the storms, you may be eligible for some FEMA assistance in that regard.
So lots of ways that you all are helping folks. Let's talk about how much FEMA can offer homeowners that may have been impacted. Okay,
well, I mean, these are max amounts. Not everybody's going to get it. Every case is unique.
Absolutely.
But we're talking for folks who have had serious damage to their home or lost their home and they're uninsured or underinsured. They could possibly receive up to $42,000 and some odd dollars for assistance. That's for the structure. The contents, they can also receive up to $42,000 and some change for the contents of their home, appliances, furniture, and so on.
And we know that the deadline to apply is coming up, and we know that you can't get anything if you don't apply, right? Oh,
that's true. That's true. We encourage everyone to apply, whether you're insured, underinsured, non-insured. Please come and apply. It only takes about 20 minutes, and that's at one of our disaster recovery centers. But people can. We're finding out a large number of people are actually taking advantage of our 1-800 number and or applying online at disasterassistance.gov. And I believe your website or your station's website has those addresses.
Yes, we do have all of that information for folks. Now, I know that a lot of people might be receiving a denial letter. That's not always finite.
That is not. Oftentimes the letter comes out and it's a decision letter. It may say denied on there, but if you read down a little bit further, it'll explain why it was denied. And oftentimes we're finding out that folks are denied simply because they're missing a document in their packet.
So usually something simple.
Something simple, yeah.
All right. Well, I know that, again, you cannot get that assistance if you do not fill out that application at all.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. Everything revolves around or hinges on you doing that initial application.
All right. Well, Rick, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. As you just heard, if you have not applied, you have just a little over a month to get those applications in. There are plenty of places and resources for help with that. And also, if you have received a denial letter, that is not always finite. You can always call in or go to one of these MARCs or disaster recovery centers, and those folks can help you as well. Back to you.